Well, welcome back to WJZ and our continuing Election Day coverage for 2018.
That's right. We continue to follow races across our nation and right here in Maryland.
Let's take a look at the results from the governor's race. There, Larry Hogan with a commanding lead and victory over Ben Jealous with 57% of the vote to Jealous having 42%.
And that's with 91% of the precincts reporting. Let's go back to WJZ's Denise Koch, who is live from Governor Hogan's headquarters. Big celebration there tonight, Denise.
Big celebration indeed, Mary, although the band has stopped playing and the party is beginning to break up and the governor has left the building officially. Earlier, he said his motto is strong deeds and gentle words. And really, that's what we heard about 40 minutes ago when he talked to this very enthusiastic crowd. For a man who has made history, for a man who is one of the most popular leaders in the country, for a man whose state has one of the best economies in the country, he spoke in a very gentle way and a very moderate way and a very modest way in many ways. Let's take a listen.
Let me assure you that I will continue to be a governor for all Marylanders. Tonight, the voters of Maryland put aside divisive partisan politics, and the people in our great state voted for civility, for bipartisanship, and for common sense leadership. Tonight they voted to keep changing Maryland for the better, and they showed us that what unites us as Marylanders and as Americans is always greater than that which divides us. Tonight, Maryland sent a loud and clear message to Washington that they will hear all across America.
At one point, he said, how many in the crowd are Democrats? And a huge scream went up. So that bipartisanship he was talking about, it was evidenced this evening in this room. He said the politics that divides our nation will not divide our state. So he will be governor for 4 more years. He has a big commitment to transportation, a big commitment to education, and he also will have a big say in redistricting in 2020. So there's a lot coming ahead in the next 4 years. Mary and Vic?
Thank you very much, Denise. The two candidates, regardless of who had won, one of them was going to make history, and actually both of them would have made history. Of course, Ben Jealous would have become the first African-American governor of the state, but that did not happen. Let's go to Ava Joy Burnett. She is at headquarters for Ben Jealous. Ava Joy.
And Vic, you know what? That's something that Ben Jealous spoke about quite frequently throughout his run across the state. He spoke about Stacey Abrams in Georgia. He spoke about the gubernatorial candidate in Florida. And he was saying, I am one of those people, too, who could have made history as yet another African-American governor. We see very few of those across the country. Right now, he is in the crowd of his supporters. We see him over here hugging one person, perhaps consoling some of the people here who are extremely disappointed that he lost. When all of the details started coming in, that Governor Hogan would set history once again to be a Republican, to get a second term in the state. Some of the people in this room were in fact in denial. One person said it's not over until it's over. Tonight, when his running mate, Ms. Turnbull, spoke, she was saying, who knows, maybe we could see this once again. He really gave a rousing speech. You could see his civil rights movement sort of emanate through him. He riled up the crowd and here quite a bit when he spoke about education, not only education for K through 12, but also beyond college. Listen a little bit more about what he had to say.
And I say to Governor Hogan tonight, we can find something we agree on. I look forward to going to get that done. We have an opportunity. I'm just going to speak from the heart here. I came into this race as a movement leader, and I'll go out of this race as a movement leader. The people in this room, the volunteers who made up this campaign, funded by the people, have defined the future of politics in our state.
And there is a tad bit of controversy here this evening when the results started coming out. Even at just 1% of the votes being counted, people are saying it was irresponsible that some folks were calling the race for Governor Larry Hogan while people were still in lines in Prince George's County, and some people were concerned that that may have sent people away from the polls. But tonight, Ben Jealous said he won fair and square. He called him to concede, and he said, as you heard him, that we should work together to get everything done for the better of the state. Back to you.